Better and better, what I was saying in that last video, right? I'm not going to take credit for anything anymore. Even though I know what I've done. And my dad surely knows. Dad, I appreciate it, okay? Finally, he's giving me some credit. He blames me for the Lucent, and as well he should. Because I convinced him despite... Whatever. We shouldn't even talk about the Lucent. It's sore. It's a sore spot in the Krull history world of stock market investing. But I told my dad, I was like, listen, Dad, you're a believer in the world. You're a believer and an optimist, even though my dad's a closet pessimist. He likes to pretend he's an optimist, but I know he's a pessimist. He's always saying negative things. But I know that he had a long-term outlook. He's been through the Cuban Missile Crisis. Think about that. Think about that. You were learning to duck and cover under your desk if a nuclear bomb went off in your backyard. That's stress. We don't got stress. Oh yeah, capitalism was failing about a year ago. My dad was laughing about it. He's like, oh yeah, I've seen all this shit before. I said, exactly, Dad. Here's a list of 10 stocks. I want you to buy it and don't sell in 2018. You know what my dad did? He bought GE. He bought Ford. He bought Ford, even though I said, I don't know how I feel about Ford. He bought Ford. Bought some US Steel. And he still owns all that shit till today. Congratulations, Dad. So at least somewhere that money's going to trickle down to me eventually, right? I mean, my dad's been pretty much helping me out from time to time when, in and out of rehab and, all the problems that I've had. And I appreciate you picking me up that day out of that dumpster, Dad. And, I know you didn't have GPS that day, and Red Hook's a pretty hard place to get around at 5 in the morning, but I appreciate that day, Dad. All right, enough of that. Yeah, dumpster juice. You never want to get that shit on you. Never want to go to sleep behind a dumpster because you get that dumpster juice. That shit is like toxic. And talk about a skunk. You not be able to get a skunk smell. Dumpster juice trumps that shit tenfold. That was another tangent I just went on. What I'm trying to say is I'm not going to recommend stocks anymore because there's no point. Because anything I recommend, you're not going to be selling out of it until 2012. The end of the world rally. And I love when people call me irresponsible. Irresponsible, huh? Irresponsible that I saw the writing on the wall that the government was coming in to buy stocks. Irresponsible that people were going to start propping this market up. And irresponsible that each day we would climb the new wall of worry. Irresponsible that I saw that every day people would be so frustrated about whether or not they should buy that it will just slowly go up. I've seen it before, 06, 07. It's exactly what happened. We've seen it before. That's why I told people. And I appreciate the one guy that put a little comment on the email. He sent me an email yesterday. He looked at a video from June, and I said to buy everything because we're about to break out on the NASDAQ when the Qs were about 34, 35. Where are they now? 47, 48. He said, wow, you were right. Time did tell. Because I wrote him a letter when he said, you don't know what you're talking about. Double dip. And I said, well, time will tell. And that's another thing is, all these prognosticators and so-called gurus and doomsdayer guys, right? Where are they now? When do you switch? How high does the market have to go? How awesome does everything have to be for you to say, wow, I'm wrong. America is a great place. The stock market only goes up. But you know what? If the stock market only goes up, then what point would it be? They might as well shut it down, open it up a year from now, up 15%, and just let everybody sell. Because that's where what's going. We're going up, what, 40, 50 points a day? I'll tell you right now, I don't know what the market's doing right now. I couldn't give a shit. Couldn't give a shit about what the market is doing right now because I'm not selling. I'm not selling anything. I'm not selling GE. GE's going back to 25 at least. There's a recommendation for you. GE to 25. I said it. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to give a recommendation here. But you know what? If I tell you to buy GE today at 18, wherever the hell it is, and it goes to 15, you're going to call me a loser? You don't know what you're doing. No. Because what's going to happen is, let's say it does, that's why the market continues to go up. Because everyone who buys at the highs, or where we are right now, you're thinking, I don't want to buy here. I miss so much. And then it goes down for a couple of days after you buy it, and you're like, I better sell. I think I put the time. And then you sell, and then what do you wind up doing? think you wind up buying that same stock back probably at a higher price a few days later, thinking, what the hell did I do? And then you're all confused and pissed off. And off and on we go. Sound familiar? Does it? Does it? So what you do is, first thing, sell all your mutual funds. Because what they're doing is they are churning the mutual fund inside the account, taking manager's fees and capital gains that you shouldn't have to pay. Buy yourself the DIA, the diamonds. Yes. Because we're going to Dow 20,000. The diamonds are bleep, bleep, blah, boop, boop, boop. 107.50. So I guess the market's down today. 107.50. These will be worth $200 in about, I don't know, what, 2 years? Right? Dow 20,000, those should be worth $200 a share. Now what I've been doing is, I've been selling puts on the stuff that I like. And, you know, selling puts. I'm not going to get into the whole strategy right now because we're just having a conversation about life and shit right now. Oh, so irresponsible. People have called me irresponsible saying how the market only goes up. Yet, have I been proven right? And which brings me to the next point. Who gives a shit, right? Who gives a shit what I have to say? Nobody cares. So I'm a fucking dick. I'm a scammer. I'm a loser. I'm a fucking idiot. Right? Right? If you've been here from day one, the idea was that you could exploit me for the loser that I am, because what I say is gold, and what I do sometimes is not too smart. Not too smart because I'm addicted to taking profits. And that's why I tell people, because I don't have enough money to hang on to 1,000 shares of diamonds and 1,000 shares of GE and 1,000 shares of Akamai and 1,000 shares of HIG. I would if I could, so I buy 100 shares. In the diamonds, I have 1,000 shares of the diamonds right now at 106. So I got fed up. When the market went up, broke, whatever it was, when the Dow Jones broke its high for the year, I said, fuck this. I'm buying 1,000 shares of the diamonds, and I'm just watch it go to 20,000. So I got 1,000 shares of diamonds, a little bit of HIG, got a little bit of Akamai. I mean, I've been trading Akamai since the IPO. I've watched this stock go from $360 a share down to 80 cents. First, I watched it go from 80 to 320, and all the other guys were splitting DoubleClick and Real Networks and Yahoo and all the other bullshit. Half the companies aren't even there anymore. 2 for 1, 3 for 1, 4 for 1 splits. Where's my Akamai split? I'm waiting for it. Ariba, nothing. And then I just watched it go down 140 points in about a week and a half. Then it bounced up 80. I was like, what kind of stock is this? And next thing you know, it went to 80 cents. All the while I held it. And then I bought a ton more at like $3. And I sold the whole shit at about $20. Look at it. And then it went to 55. But I love what this company does, and no one seems to appreciate it till now. All right, Akamai, Hartford Financial, yeah, U.S. Steel. But now I'm reduced to the point where I can't afford to hang on to as much as I want. And that's why I think maybe I should trade. Yeah, I should get into trading so I can load up on what I like for the day and make some money on it that day. But you know what happens that day? Oh, I load up on something, I bought 10,000 shares of Hartford Financial, it goes down 8 cents, I sell it, I just lost $800, and the next thing you know, the stock's up 5 points in the next week and a half. Trading. It's fantastic. So I don't know, did I make any points? The point is, we're going to forget everything right now, and we're going to talk about today. Friday, May, whatever. Come on, what day is this? May 19th. And I'm not, also, my theory of how many days down to how many days up has been 2.5 to 1. So we have run its course. So in theory, we should have gone down today. Are we going down today? And we should go down on Monday. What does that mean to you? Joey Diphard will be here for you to buy stocks. All right, anyway, get to the website already. Because, you know, just trying to help. Stop calling me a dick. All right? Just trying to help. All right? We come to the website, we'll smoke some weed, listen to heavy metal, talk about stocks. If that's what you're into, hitthebid.com's for you. And if you're not into foul language or talking about women or drugs or movies, I don't need you. Go pay $80 for some other service that thinks that they're smart. And if you want, come to the website and ask people what's been going on for the last 2 years.